On stream. I have a funny bump on my knuckle, and it hurts. It doesn't really hurt; it just itches. What the crap? See that? See the bump? What even is that? It's itchy, like super. Anyway, hey Pan Fox, how are you doing? I had my breakfast slash dinner. I'm feeling betterish, kind of. Good. I'm glad you're good. Good. It just occurred to me looking at the sketch that I'm doing. I'm doing this. It just occurred to me that it kind of looks like going from this one to that one to that one. Looks like it's blowing up like a balloon. It's funny. Ken says, "Good night, buddy." Hello. What did you have for breakfast? I had pizza. That's breakfast, right? That's breakfast food, right? I didn't do breakfast wrong, did I? I have pizza sauce on effect. Yeah, for dinner I had, because technically it's dinner, technically it's my breakfast, I had cereal, and this was my dinner, so I had, yeah. That's how it works. It's totally how that works. Totally. Hey Ken, what am I looking for? I want a pen. It's right here. Oh. I was like, I'm gonna look over here for something, but I don't need to look over there for something because my pen is right, it's in my hand. Shut up. So yeah, I'm just doing inking for these. So this should be good. Don't know, how are you guys doing? What are you up to? I'm sleepy, says Ken. I wish I was sleepy. I'm not sleepy. I'm the opposite of sleepy, which is great. Could have something to do with the Easter egg that I finished off, so I found out that was mine. I was like, ooh, there's an Easter egg in the living room. I wonder whose it is, and it had my name on it. I was like, chocolate. Better yet, my chocolate. More chocolate than mine. So yeah. So it's probably sugar in chocolate sugar. Feeling good. It's 12:38 here. It's 6:30 in the morning here. Why do people tell me that? Like they're angry at me? It's like, why are you streaming? It's so early in the morning and stuff like that. And it's like, really? You know? It's like, but it's not. I just got a really lovely gift art for Kingston from a friend. Ooh, did you post it in the furry channel? I love that guy's artwork. So I know him. The last guy that you posted, the beards one, and the Saint Bernard and stuff. Yeah, I like his stuff. It's kind of too realistic though. I like a bouncy beard. I like bouncy belly in, you know, cartoony style stuff. But he's just like so based in realism that it's kind of like it's basically like a painting. It is basically a painting. Why are the beards for me? I wanted to ask you that. Why are the beards for me? That is cute. I like the tooth. I like the snaggle tooth. Well, it's supposed to be a fang. And that's cool. Curios. And we go see Avengers Infinity War. I know. I'm going to see it this weekend. I don't know yet. I might. I thought you liked beards. Eh. I'm not married to them. It depends who they're. You know. It depends who they're on. I mean, they're big beards, which is cool. But, yeah. I've seen how I look at with a big beard. That's what this is about. I've seen how long it will go before it, or if it will basically just tangle up like it's doing. If it'll get any longer, it'll just tangle up like it's doing. It's doing the tangly thing. It's kind of annoying me. But that might just be because I haven't showered just recently. I'm gonna shower, guys. I am. I liked it a lot. Oh, Avengers, that's cool. Yeah, I might see it this weekend. I haven't decided yet. I want to see it before the weekend. I want to see it either tomorrow or the next day. Because I haven't really decided yet. I haven't seen Black Panther, that's the problem. Well, it's not really a problem as much as it is just a statement. So yeah. I'm glad you liked it though. Well, you know what? Now we're going to talk about while I'm doing this. No, that looks cool. The Kingston looks cool. Kingston, this cool looks cool. Yeah. I'll be adding some stuff to Discord at some point. I mean, it's on my computer. I just have to. You know, it's on my browser. So, yeah. Well, that killed the chat. Sorry, guys. Yep, it definitely did. There's no one watching now, according to my computer. But that's never accurate. Well, great. Everyone's asleep, I guess, now. Ah, itchy nose. Yeah, I finished one of them. Everybody in the chat look, there's, which is nobody. But I've done one of them. Yeah. The upload is taking forever. It's on 72%. I don't know if it's going to be done by the time I go to bed. I want it to be done. That's why it's so annoying. Wow, Jesus, guys, nothing happening on the Discord or the chat room. I guess I'm all alone again. Great. Yes, I'm all by myself again. It's okay, I'll just let it go crazy. So that's to look forward to. It'd be just great if people didn't have to sleep. It'd be just fantastic. Then we can hang out all the time. No one would be lonely. And everything would be great. Yep. That's the dream. I think Ken fell asleep. I think he fell asleep too. It's okay. I understand. It's late for you guys. Don't mind me. I've just been up since like I don't know, about 20 hours. Like I said, why can't people just not fall asleep? Why can't like sleep be a thing? Why can't sleep just be a thing of the past? We've evolved out of it already. Can we please just not have sleep anymore? I mean, we've got shit to do. Sleep makes people lonely. And they can't sleep. It's okay. Wanting, being depressed and stuff. Well, that's what happens when you can't sleep. But yeah, I was just saying that he kind of looks like he's being blown up. There's the thumbs up one, there's the other one, and then there's the big one, which is the bigger, more detailed version of that. See, from it's just a different angle. It looks like it's blowing up, which is funny. Completely by accident. Completely by accident. Random furry inflation art happened in the middle of me designing cutesy cards. Isn't that funny? Yeah, it does look like that. I didn't want it to be able to look like that, but there it is. I'm just going to call you Wanker. The person that's calling themselves Wakanda Forever Baby. Yeah, I'm calling you Wanker. So, Wanker, no one cares. No one cares. That's your problem. And everyone's gone again. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. It's okay, it's totally not giving me random issues or anything. Hey, Chris. Thank you. Okay, they were paranoid there. Nobody else was here. How you doing? I know it's late for you guys, so I totally understand if you disappear. Wait up, dudes. I don't know how long I'm going to be on stream for because I'm kind of like bombed out, I guess is the word. That's still uploading, by the way. Something like 70-something%. How's the art going? It's going pretty good. I'm just doing the inking for this page. We're just saying how it kind of looks like Teddy's blown up from this angle and everything, which is quite funny. I keep saying, which is quite funny, but it's not quite funny. It's just weird. It's weird looking. But yeah. Actually, how is the upload doing? 73%. About 2 hours and 59 minutes remaining. 56 minutes, sorry. That is bullshit. So many levels. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's giving anything to anybody, which is kind of annoying. It's not how I wanted this to go. I'm sorry you're feeling bummed, Tubbs. By the way, I watched the donut eating stream. Holy shit, wow as well. What? Is it a donut eating stream? What do you mean that video? Do you mean my video? Is that what it meant? That's the video that I'm trying to upload now. This one is being a pain. I have a fancy type thing where I feed a dude donuts and then he grabs my head and sucks the icing off my fingers with my hand. So watching you do that was great. Well, do you have like a fantasy? Well, I've got a similar kind of fantasy where basically a guy just feeds me donuts until I can't take anymore, and then I eat the last big gulp. I have like a big gulp where I just swallow whatever's left in my mouth, and then I do that. So yeah, we have compatible fantasies. But yeah, I just I really do need good stuff, and I'm hoping I get that in Manchester. I'm looking forward to doing that in Manchester. I'm going for my buffet record, guys. That'll be fun. My partner, one feeder, so that'll be something. I mean, he can do something. I've got one feeder going. So we'll have people there to get me plates and stuff, so that'll be nice. After I can't get up anymore. I think the finger licking is such a picky thing to do. I thought you said top do. You wrote top do, and I was like, it's a very top thing to do, and a picky thing. So yeah. So basically, yeah, like lick the icing off, and then like you give me a beer or something. And then rub my belly while doing other things. That would be awesome. But I've left his paw blank because basically I'm going to fill that in with whatever people request and stuff. So, you know, flowers, candy, chocolates, anything. Oh my god, I hope you managed to beat your record. Well, I'm hoping so too. It's just that when my partner's around, I kind of like, for some reason I give a shit about being too much of a pig, that sort of thing. I don't know. Good. Bromy, I'm going to call you Bromy, says, is there a way you can unblock my Knuckles account? There is. There is a way I can do that, yes. Yeah, my phone's going to water tonight. It's okay with me. I don't mind. Bromy says, I don't know why I got blocked. You don't know why you got blocked? Really? Well, it's because you're not mature enough for the very immature chat room style that Discord is in. And if you act that way again on here, you get blocked here on here too. So, yeah, good luck. Yeah, we know, Bromy, we know. But I just gave you the answer, so yeah. I'm nearly done with this. Can you believe it? How long have I been on the stream? 32 minutes. I've only done all the inking on this 32 minutes, less than that. But yeah, the templates look okay. It's just kind of, yeah. Like I said, it just doesn't, still doesn't look completely right to me, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna do the hugging one at the bottom. I'm gonna do that on the next page better as well. And the hugging one, which is my favorite one out of this set. Because that'd be cool. So yeah. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to breaking my buffet record finally at the place when, because there's going to be 3 times I'm going to be at the buffet. For 3 times. So I've got 3 chances. I mean, I've got other chances. There's going to be other buffets. So but this is like my buffet kind of like redemption, because I didn't go to buffets in Vegas besides the one at the hotel. So yeah. Oh, Romy is still here. He says, I was just pointing out the fact that on how easily triggered Mike's brother can be. Don't care. Don't care. Drama. Drama bullshit. Don't tolerate it. And I'm not going to tolerate it here either. So keep talking about it, and you'll find out exactly what happens again. Well, you already found out what happened. That's an empty throat. Yeah. But yeah, not having this childish bullshit happening in my chat rooms. Not doing it. There's a double man, they'll still for sure. Well, the hugging one definitely do. I like the hugging one. I wasn't insulting you or anything. Well, I don't care. You were being childish. You're being childish and immature in a chat room, which is definitely not for the childish and mature. Okay, maybe a little bit childish, but the immature thing, the immature bullshit thing is something I'm not going to keep up with. So yeah. Wanker's still here, and he says, I'm sorry that my brother got your account blocked. It doesn't matter. Don't care. Both of you shut up about this right now. You know? And I'm not going to apologize for talking like this to you. You fucking deserve it. Anyway, Tubbs and the Buffet Redemption sounds like a great model. Well, it's gonna be a good. I might call that video that. It depends. It depends how many people go and stuff. Right, Chris, could you do me a favor and block Wanker for me? Hey, Tubbs, I'm at the office now. Just want to drop by and say hello. Hope you're doing fine. We'll try to watch the playbacks. You don't have to, it's fine. I'm going to try to do a video, but I don't know how well I'm going to be able to film when I'm at the buffet. On account of it's going to be a busy buffet both times. And also my camera, remember my camera's dying all the time. So trying to keep that connected is going to be a pain in the ass. Okay, I've got a wireless charger. Yeah. Don't block Bromy though, please. Thanks, dude. Yeah. Trying to keep that charged up is going to be just a challenge. Yeah, maybe a bit tricky. Well, I've got my. I don't have it with me at the moment. I've got 2 wireless chargers that are really powerful, so it'll trick it into thinking it's plugged into the wall. So that make it think it's being continuously charged, which will mean, yeah, it's not lasting. It's slowly going down the amount of time that it can be unplugged for, you know, because it was half an hour. Then in the course of a day, it went from half an hour to 20 minutes to 10 minutes, and now I can't have it plugged in at all. So yeah, it's kind of a big middle finger. I'm doing his cute little face. Thanks, Steve Jobs. I got a feeling actually it's something to do with the fact that it might think that I've tried to open the battery cover, because they have some like built-in security software to make sure that nobody can access the battery besides at the Apple Store. So yeah, I got a feeling that it might. So something happened with the battery, and now it just doesn't work. Unless it's plugged in. Which, like I said, would just be my fucking luck. It's no big deal. I have other devices. It's just that the memory isn't so great on this one, and it's also plugged in. Yeah, the memory isn't so great on this one, and the memory is great on this one, but the video quality is not so good. The audio quality is not so good. So I need an actual camera. An actual camera. Bearloff got me one, which was really nice of him. I do appreciate that. Thank you, Bearloff. If you watch the playback. But that one broke. It fell off of a shelf. I was recording something outside and it fell off the shelf. Which was totally my bad, and I do feel super bad about that, but at the same time, that battery didn't work either. Bromie, I wouldn't keep talking about who's been blocked and hasn't been blocked. That's just the kind of image of bullshit that'll get you blocked. Well, these streams are very strict. Right, block him. Block him. Block him, please. They're not strict if you're not an asshole. Enough said. Thanks, by the way, Chris. Yeah. Why are all these trolls coming in here? Oh, don't listen to them. Honestly, it's not that big of a deal. It's not. They're not really trolls. Just want attention and want drama. So I'm not giving it to them. I'm not giving it to them. I'm just yeah. I don't tolerate that kind of bullshit. You know. Trolls are fun. Trolls are fun. I like my trolls because I like when they point out how stupid they are by themselves. You know, I like the mental gymnastics that they do. You know. But no, when it's just attention-seeking bullshit, I just can't. So yeah. Hey, Saban. Saban, I didn't actually get what the whole story was between you and Jack. Did he block you because of your age? I think he did. I think he blocked you from his stream because of your age. I think that's what was happening there. Because Saban was on Jack's live stream, and basically Jack asked how old he was, and then he basically got kicked out from Jack's live stream. I just got a feeling that's what happened. Yeah. So that's that set done. So I've got 3 done. I've just got another 2 pages to do. And I think I'm going to do the bear, but from a different perspective. I don't know. Is Jeff not here? Did he go to bed? I think he did. It's okay though. He'll probably come in at the end of the stream and basically be all like, "Oh no, I missed the stream. Oh no, oh no." And then I'll be like, "It's okay." But no, it's okay. Everybody needs sleep. Even I need sleep. I mean, I take mini naps in the middle of the day, and that seems to be all the sleep I need, which is why I'm awake still. And it's like 7:30 a.m. over here in the UK. The hug bear's cute. Oh, thanks, dude. Looks really good. But it wasn't that. If he told me that it wasn't allowed, I would have left. Yeah. 11:20 p.m. PM. Yeah, that's so late. That's okay. I'm glad you think it looks really good. I don't know what to do now though, because now I finished what I was doing. I finished the layouts for these now, so I don't know what to do. Ow. Hurt self. Yeah, but is Chris, are you on the same coast as Jeff? I think you're on the same coast as Jeff. Well, no, you're on the same. You're in the same time zone, is what I meant. Because Jeff is on the East Coast, so. Saban says try and color them in. Saban, let's tell him what to do. Don't be that guy. But no, these templates, so they can't be colored in. They're not going to be shaded or colored or anything like that. Oh, so it should be what? Is it like 5 hours? You're 5 hours behind me, so it's 2:20. It's like 2:22. So that makes sense. $2:23 now. Yeah, I'm sorry, Chris. I'm keeping you up. I totally understand if you have to run away. I keep saying that. I don't want you to go. I'm just saying, that I understand if you did leave. Someone says you must live very close. If he's 7 hours north, 7 hours away, is that by a car or? It's not by plane, because you're 7 hours away from me by plane. So if by car, oh shit up. Yeah, I think that's by car. because yeah. Thanks, Tubbs. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't have to be until later on, so I'll probably be on at least over 20 minutes or so. I probably need to go soon as well. If I'm still on that, well, I think I'm trying to work out some math here. Yeah, I'll stick around for like 20 minutes. I kind of don't know what to do now because I've got to do the sketches for the next page. So we've got some good templates so far. We've got some really good templates so far. I wanted to do some more of the dog as well, because this is the sweet and simple set. I really like the middle one, the Baymax bear. The Baymax bear. But yeah, I was hoping to get another 2 pages of these done, and then the different perspectives bears. So I'm going to get another 2 pages done, but not right now. This I'm taking this pad with me, but basically I'm gonna do this when I'm on the road. Dare bears. Oh god. Yes, even Jeff is in Massachusetts and I'm in Virginia. So it's double in a day's drive. What? It's around about, if we were to drive to Manchester from here, it would be around about 5 hours. Which isn't that bad, really. So basically it's from here to Scotland. Yeah, but I don't want to make them drive all that way because I don't drive, as you know. So yeah. I love the bear wave one, Tubbs. Never saw that one. No. You missed the cold. Yeah, I guess that's the thing. I know somebody who basically. Actually, it's my mum. My mum used to say that she used to. She really likes. You know, she really hates the summer, the winter, because she really likes the winter. She really likes the summer. Sorry, and I keep saying to her that basically, like, yeah, I used to say to her, yeah, but when it's summer, you'll say it's too hot and that you wish that it was winter. And she always used to say to me that no, she can deal with being too hot. It's too cold that she hates. It's like, okay. So yeah, it's just a weird thing. The bear wave is cute. Warmer months are overrated. Well, you see, the thing is, I don't mind what temperature it is. I really don't. You like the bear with the hands straight up? Yeah. I was gonna do it like swatting at butterfly kind of thing, you know. Do you guys have any ideas for like hold on, I'll get my sketchbooky out. Get my doodle book out. My doodle book. Oh, I had this out by the way. Oh, oh my god. My book smells like chlorine. It's like chlorine pina coladas and cigars that they were doing at the pina coladas they were doing at the. Oh, that's good. So weird. Yeah. This I took this with me. This came with me in Vegas. So it's got like and I had this with me on the table. Home. I was even trying to doodle the bear, a bear that was across from me. Oh, it smells great. It's so annoying. This one time in Vegas. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. If anybody's got ideas for like cards for the bed designs of cards and stuff, then give them to me while we're talking. That'd be awesome. Well, it's that paper. It's the paper that doesn't smell of anything, so it kind of absorbs scents. You know, most of the time it just smells like fabric stuff because that pad is in my pocket all the time. But no, I didn't have it in my pocket all the time because I was wearing swimming shorts most of the time in Vegas. So when I put the bag on the table, it just smells like everything. It smells like everything that was around the table. So it smells like the pool and the pina coladas because they had a pina colada machine by the pool. And it smells like cigars and sun cream. I think there's like that aerosol sun cream. Or is that just the alcohol from the pina coladas? I think that might just be the alcohol from the pina coladas. Dr. Bear. Damn, that is good. And a Santa bear, like with the fake beard falling off. I like the Dr. Bear, but the Christmas cards are going to be completely different animals. I mean, they could be a Sweet and Simple because that's the name of that collection. But I like the Dr. Bear. So we're trying to get that mirror thing that doctors used to wear. You know? Do you remember that? I have to think of a really nice, cute pose that you can be in. But I do like that. It's a good idea. But I like the idea of the oversized coat. I was just going to have him in a lab coat. So I'm just doodling this real quick. Just quick doodle. Doodle, 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 doodle. Don't know how well you can see that among all of the other stuff, but something like that. Now I'm just going to make quick doodles. I need to dash again because of school. Also, Tubbs, can you please do the lib stream a bit early? What? Live stream. A bit early, please? What? No? I do the streams when I can. You know, in the day, I'm basically either asleep or I'm busy. You know, I've got work to do and stuff. So, you know, live streaming in the day is a bit complicated. So yeah, it's either yeah, at night or in the early morning, like now. So yeah. Sorry, I missed you, Saban. Sorry, I was doodling. I might have to go soon too. Need sleep and cuddles, but no one to cuddle with, so I'll settle for sleep. Oh, Howard, are you still there? Did you leave well already? Hit the keyboard if you're still there and push enter. I'll say proper goodbye if you're still there. Tubbs is cute when he's concentrating. Oh, I'm sorry. I think. But no, Alex, if you're gonna go, then Billy Robs, and of course Basil. Of course, I'll give you a hug in real life. And of course, thank you for all of the likes on, is it Chastable? I think it might be Chastable. One of them, yeah. What should we call him? I want to give him a name tag as well that says Dr. Snuggles. But yeah. But that's a good one. As for the Christmas card thing, I might do one like that. I'll just put a note there. So name tag. Dr. Snugs. Yeah, for the Christmas one, I might do a Santa bear, a Santa toy bear. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it much. It'd be funny to do an exams card where he's starring a little toy version of himself. Where he's staring at an Xmas card. Well, he wouldn't. He would basically interact with that living bear too if it's a toy of himself, because he's basically a toy. He's got his own toy. Did you see that? He's got his own toy. Like he's got a toy dog. But the thing is that the dog is also alive. I don't think the toy dog has a toy. You know? Oh no, I didn't see that actually. Well, just a second. Just a second. So yeah. So he's got a little toy himself. I think it's on Discord as well. I think it's like one of those pictures on Discord. find the stupid picture. God damn it. Aha! Yeah. Oh, anyway, now I've had to probably goodbye. I bid you adieu for now. Night, Howard. Yeah, digital snuggles. Well, like I said, it's at the beginning, so I totally understand if you missed it. But yeah. So, I don't know what to talk about now. But yeah, I do like the Doctor Bear. That is actually a good get well card design. I'm going to have to do that. I might do a sheet on that, just different angles and stuff. Like he could put his toy in the bed. He could put the toy dog in a little bed and be like, or he could use the stethoscope to kind of like listen for his heartbeat and stuff. Yeah. Can we put a little like a cold ice pack on the dog's head? Go really gruesome with it, and he could be like in surgery. He could be in surgery, pulling out the stuffing of the toy doggy. I got an idea for the Father's Day card and the Mother's Day card thing again. The Mother's Day card, I think I'm going to just recreate the scene that I had on my Mother's Day card. Only do it more detailed and stuff. But the Father's Day card, I don't know what I'm going to do. They made an oopsie card. Or just like a set of human feet, and then like the bear kind of looking up, just the bear kind of looking up, and he's got like something behind his back, like paint or something. I don't know. I might have to try. That's going to be a really specific card to do. The Father's Day card, I was going to do I'll do a daddy teddy bear. Because I've got a mummy teddy bear. But I could do a daddy teddy bear. A messy surgery card. Oh no. Oh no. That sounds like it would be really terrible. Daddy Teddy would be great, but I've got a feeling that it could turn dirty really quickly. Like I can give him glasses, and I can have him with a pipe, and I can have him like with a sweater vest on. You know, like I said, that could turn really dirty very easily. So, gotta be careful with that one. I don't mind discussing how it could turn dirty very easily. I might draw that in the furry sketchbook first, and then go on to the other one, or maybe do like a Father's Day card and then a bear Father's Day card. Like having be a leather daddy, you know, with a mud cap. And oh god, could be the pig daddy. My pop actually gives me Father's Day. Father's Day, you see, you've ruined the way I said daddy just now. But he gave me a Father's Day card. He gives me Father's Day cards and Father's Day presents and stuff. So that's kind of sweet. If I gave him one and then he'll buy a card, somebody anonymous will buy a card on my Etsy store, and then he'll give it to me. That'll be really funny. I've got a feeling I'm going to get my own card that I design. That is pretty adorable, really. It's a little bit embarrassing because I left up the Father's Day card last year. I left up the Father's Day card. And a member of the family came over. And I leave cards up until they fall over, until like the wind knocks them over, or until they fall off the shelf, or we have to do something about the mantelpiece or something in our living room. So basically, it was there when my parents came over, and they were like, "Oh, you got a Father's Day card? Why did you get a Father's Day card?" And I was just like, "Oh, it's nothing. It's somebody got the wrong card. I couldn't explain it away. It was really awkward." You know, I got to it just before my mother picked it up. Because there was a nice message in it from my pop, but it was just like if my mum read that message, she would have all sorts of questions. She flipped. She flipped when I accidentally mentioned that I met somebody nice in Berlin. So she doesn't know about she doesn't understand about how their relationships work. It would just be incredibly painful to basically try to explain to her that I'm kind of a teddy bear and I've got a couple of cubby pups, and oh god, no, see, even thinking about it is hurting my brain. She thought she was a granny for a sec. Well, yeah. Have you ever thought about having kids? There's a big, giant, loaded question. But have you ever thought about, like, has the biological drive ever hit you? It's a big random question, but you know. You don't have to answer. I've thought about it. Yeah. You honestly go back and forth. Well, my partner is a big no. It's a big no. He doesn't like. You know, if it's not like he doesn't like children. It's he basically, if he has the option, he would opt out of being a child. You know, being with a child. You know, basically being with looking after a kid. You know, but for me, I've always wanted kids. It's one of the sad things about life, though. I'm not going to have kids, and I've been accepting it for the past 5 years. But it's a little bit hard when when I was with my first girlfriend. We were going to have kids. We were going to have at least 2 kids. We picked out the names of them. We envisioned the future together, and it was going to be awesome. But no, now she's living in America, in Oregon somewhere, and she's basically got 2 kids. So that's great for her. Okay, just being an uncle. So what's this thing? I didn't say okay, Google. I didn't say it. My phone just woke up. So yeah, I'm just being an uncle. But yeah. I just would want to make sure I'm stable and the kid would be in a stable environment. Like I wouldn't want my current job with my hours too much time away from them. Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's the thing. I can't afford to be independent enough for myself and to pay the bills every now and again here with my partner, but. Yeah, I imagine I'd knuckle down and get a job and stuff if I was a father. It's crazy though. It's crazy though, Tubbs. I mean, I guess everything worked out. Kind of. There's an incredible awkward situation that I'm not going to go into. For so many reasons. But essentially, essentially, I know I know I'm a good dad. I know I'm a good dad. I have other, you know, I fulfill my roles as a father pretty well with other duties. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm a good uncle. I'm like the best uncle ever. So yeah, I pride myself on being the best uncle ever. I get the best presents, and I give the bestest hugs, and I take my nephews out to do all sorts of cool stuff, like flying drones, playing mini golf. I get told I'll make a great dad by so many people, so that makes me feel good. I love to be an uncle. Do you have any siblings? Hmm. Well, there you go. You have an opportunity. You have a chance. So that's something. My brother's girlfriend doesn't like me, so I don't get to see my nephews as much as I like to. But yeah. That's the thing. If you are you like partnered? Do you have a boyfriend or anything? Because like you can still have kids, you know. So there's a possibility that you can still adopt and stuff. You don't. Oh, don't know why not. Yeah, but you're adorable. But yeah, my brother's my brother is my brother's girlfriend. They never get married. My brother's girlfriend is a super psycho bitch. So basically, yeah, I don't like her either. I don't really care that she doesn't like me. So yeah. That's seriously so nice of you to say. Well, I haven't met you yet, so I don't really know you, but like from what I've seen, heard, and talked to you and stuff like that, like and seen pictures of you and everything, like yeah, you look cute. You sound like you're a really nice guy. You know, I'd definitely like to get to know you better, and you're willing to get me food and give me belly rubs, so that's huge extra bonus points for me. You know, she's the controlling type. Oh, you wouldn't believe it. I'm not going to go into it. She would not believe. Mm. Yeah. Basically, I'm never going to forgive her anyway because she kind of ruined my brother's life. So yeah. If she wasn't the mother of my very, very sweet nephews, I basically wouldn't mind if like she got squished by a bus or something. I don't know. Works for me, Tubbs. Yeah, basically, if you just keep rubbing my belly or giving me food, then basically, if you do both of those at the same time, then you've got yourself a piggy boyfriend. I will be your temporary piggy boyfriend. No, no problem. I bet there's a bookload of shit she does. She's yes. Mm. My brother seems to be attracted to psycho bitches, so I'm not going to go. Again, I'm not going to go into it. I'm just giving you just tidbits of the kind of situation that's kind of occurred. My brother does like putting his dick in crazy. It's just his deal, you know. But yeah, if you ever need a temporary boyfriend, or if you can afford to have a permanent boyfriend, then all it costs is basically the amount of money to ship me over there and all of the food costs. That's literally all it costs. You know. Oh god, pouring myself out already. Seriously. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. All of my friends from high school have gotten that kind of thing. I don't have any friends left from high school that are single and not married to controlling women. The problem is that they're not all bad. They are very manipulative women, though. You know, they're not all bad. I dated at least one of them from high school. You know, and she was pretty nice, but I could tell when I was being messed with, and that's probably what broke us up. I'm going to start the mother of all piggy banks then. Chris. You can hire yourself a daddy piggy. Really? a big fat daddy piggy that'll eat donuts for you. That'll lick your fingers and possibly have a bits clean. I'll give you naughty things to do at night. Hire yourself a big, fat, snuggly pillow that runs on yummy food that you can just lay on top of the belly of while it digests all of the yummy food. Oh boy. Yes, in capital letters. You'd be in heaven, honestly. See, now I'm going to still feel bad because I just want to do that now. Super hugs, man, for real. See, why is it? It's just that it just sounds so nice. It sounds so boner-inducing, and yet it sounds very sweet at the same time. You know. Hopefully for you too. Yeah. You're gonna have dreams of this now. Yeah. Well, you could be in danger of getting like the well, again, you could be in danger of turning into a wet dream, especially if you get the daddy piggy worked up for a while. Because he'd flip you over and squish you with his belly while doing no things to you. Just continuing that sentence. Just continuing that sentence. He'd flip you over, pin you with his belly, and then etc. I'm going to run inside the house quickly and basically jump on my bear now. No, because it's good for me in both ways, you know, because like I could get very worked up when I'm like full of food and a little bit pent up and stuff, or I could get very worked up, but I'll be pinned by too much food. So. Damn it. You gotta be growling though. I just realised I was growling a lot. But my tiny burping. Repeats. Honestly, I don't know what to talk about now without it going completely into X-rated territory. Either way, pinning is involved. Well, yeah. I know of this friend who basically has a, well, I've got this lady friend who has like this fantasy. She likes to fantasize about putting me in bondage, and basically I think I've already said this before somewhere. Yeah, but she likes the fantasy of putting me in bondage and then doing naughty things to me, and it's like, you don't need bondage. You could just do that to me. But I don't mind the bondage, but I'm not really into it as much as she is. But she also likes my belly. And I just said to me, you could just use my belly to pin me. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, just keep feeding me. Eventually, I won't be able to get up. She's like, oh my God, it's so hot. So now I've given her a new fantasy, and she occasionally messages me and says, you know, I was like, are you overly stuffed again? You need to come over. But she can't because she's in America. So yeah. At least you've convinced her. I didn't convince her. I kind of believe that she's always had this fantasy, but it's just that she needed somebody to say it before she could admit it, you know. She calls it like she occasionally says she calls it the she messages me with the words, "I'm going to feed you to what is it called? I'm going to incapacitate you with fullness," or something like that. It's like, I don't know why, but I love being in that state. So it does give me grunting right away. Feed me to ability. Yeah, but that sounds like it's permanent, you know. And although I'm not opposed to potentially ending up like that one day, I'm not a gainer, you know. But if I eventually do get to the point where it becomes uncomfortable, I'm gonna try to curb my appetite a little bit somehow. But yeah. I'll be at her mercy. Or at your mercy, if you want to do that to me. Honestly, if anybody just keeps feeding me until I can't eat anymore, then I'm not gonna stop that. I wouldn't stop that from happening. As long as it's nice food. You'd love to. When you saw the donut video, have you seen the donut stream? The donut video is 79, 80% uploaded. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, yeah, basically that plus maybe another box of donuts. Basically, just keep putting donuts in me, and then you can have that mass of piggy donutness. Mass piggy donutness. It's just the one angle. It's the one angle they chose that in the stream. I don't know if you saw that. I'd love to hear all the gurgling in person. Gurgling. Yeah, actually, that's weird. The pup likes that. He giggles. He keeps giggling every time my belly makes a noise when he's right up against it. He kind of keeps giggling. He just thinks it's funny, you know. I think he gets off on it, but I just think he appreciates it. I know he did it again. This one time in Vegas. This one time in Vegas. But when I did I did like a couple of Chris. The other Chris likes burps. He likes piggy burps, and yeah, he liked to just press himself up against my belly while I was doing the auto inflation thing, the gulping down the air thing. Burps are hot. I can give you some before you go to bed if you want, before you go to sleep. Even. Yeah, I'm just super excited whenever he could press his head up against my belly, to press his ear against it. Just watching that smile form, that evil little smile of his form when I did when I got a big gulp and big amount of air in. I was just like, I like to please. If you're up for it, that is. Yeah, sure. Of course. Let me just see if this has got any more in it. Because I was just sticking around until all my drink's gone and that pipe is done. But probably halfway through while I'm doing this, probably Jeff will come on and say, "Hey guys, sorry I'm super late," and then he'll go away. You know, then I'll have to go away. Do you enjoy sitting on people while you stuff yourself? That's almost a frequently asked question of Grommer. I seem to get a lot of the squishables. They call them the squishables. The guys who like to be squashed and stuff. I seem to be getting a lot of that from all of the chasers on Chasable and Grommer recently. And again, it doesn't do anything for me, but I'm very, like I said, I'm very empathic with my sexy time. If somebody's getting off on something that I'm doing for them, then I could get excited in it as well, you know. But I've never done that. I have sat on people and I have like, well, you've seen a video. Have you seen a video? Type. But yeah, nobody's actually asked me to eat stuff while I've sat on them. They normally just want me to sit on them and manhandle them, wiggle around a bit. I do like squishing my partner. I don't know why that is. I like being on top of him. In many senses. Jesus. Anyway. Is that something that you like, Chris? I'm usually afraid of hurting people. That's the thing. You know, a fantasy of ruining a dude while he stuffs himself silly. I've not done that. But to get really dirty, I've had a guy who likes the inflation stuff. I've done this. While he was down there, I was basically sitting on his head, and he blew air into me with the other end. So that's kind of a thing. He also likes farts as well. When somebody do that, by the way, it feels very surreal. It's like you know when you pass gas, you know when you fart. Basically, it feels exactly like the reverse of that would be. You know, if you can imagine a reverse fart, that's basically what that was. Did you like that? Hell yeah! I mean, I like being rimmed. I can't help it. All things pea light is a go for me. Like I said, it was very surreal, but it was enjoyable. So of course I liked it. I don't know if you can hear this, but as it's going in, it's making really loud noises. But the burps coming. Burps are coming. You can hear it a wee bit. It might just be me because it's inside me, so I can hear it a lot. Just internal growling. Maybe if I do this. Cable is wrapped around stuff. Now you can see it my nose. Now it's been quiet. But I'm at capacity, I think. I like being laid on or squished under a belly. Not so much being sat on unless it's rowing, I think. Fair enough. No, I get that. Did you see the before the video came down, you see the pup play that I was doing with the pup, the wrestling? Because so that's all been very quiet burping. Most of it came out in the big first burp. It was like a big bubble. I was trying not to get it out all at once, but it just happened. Sorry. Well, I'm going to be burping for a little while longer now. That was awesome. Yeah, well, that that bit, the wrestling bit, like I was on top of him. Did you notice that he kind of disappeared into the bed because I kind of pinned him into the bed? And did you see at the end where the bed kind of like moved? We broke. There was 2 beds in that room. We broke one of the beds. Actually, I collapsed the leg of one of them, of the one that we were on, and I broke the corner of the other bed just by sitting on it. I was putting my shoes on one day. What a lucky dude. He was a fun pup. Hopefully I'll see him again. But yeah, there's more burps coming out. But you know, I understand if you have to go to bed, if you have to go to sleep, then by all means tell me to shut up. Like I said, I'm only staying on here until this is done, and it's only got a little bit left in the bowl, so. But yeah, I'm very good. I'm very careful, making sure I don't absolutely squish somebody. I was a bit worried because I got really into it one time with this one guy, and I actually heard him say before I lowered my naked ass on top of his face, he said, "Oh God." Mm. He was fine, by the way. He was just a little bit breathless. He did a very good job too. Was it at least a good? That's what I mean. I don't know. I don't know. I just felt a lot of squirming, a lot of tongue, and a lot of pleasure. And I'll let him have some air. So that was. The guy who did the human balloon thing. That was quite interesting too. He was like super skilled with all things butthole. Like Jesus, was he really, really good at like everything? He was very, very nice with my bum. Sounds weird and gross, but talking about really adult things now. I wonder if YouTube's gonna notice and try to kill me. He must be with a name like that. What name? Did I mention a name? Oh God, please no. I don't know if he wants to be outed. I don't know if either of them want to be outed. Okay. Good. Or were you calling yourself that? You said that you. Oh, yeah, the human balloon guy, the guy who did the reverse fart. You know, the butt inflation guy. That guy. He's very, very skilled. Just that, you know, I don't know who was the whore in that situation. We're just enjoying ourselves. It's a thing. It sounds like well, it's fun. It's just that, you know, not everybody's into it, and I get that. But everybody, like, he's seen my videos. He was kind of a fan. I'm seeing him again in Manchester. That's the guy who's coming to Manchester with me. That's the feeder guy who's coming to Manchester with me. With me. He's going to be in Manchester at the same time I'm in Manchester. I actually had a serious conversation with my partner about, like, potentially him coming to our room. Because apart from the cigar social, I think Damon is going with me to everything. So, he doesn't really like, he's not into the cigar stuff, which is completely understandable, but it's a bear thing. But it's already a bear thing, it's just a me thing. I'm into the fetish side of it. I just like cigars. God, after the big meal. Oh. Have you guys ever played with someone together? Yeah. Do you guys do it all separate? Together and separate. I feel like I'm either a little bit selfish, though. That's the problem, because I'm the top in all the equation. I kind of feel like I'm a little bit selfish, but when it's happening, I'm totally okay with it. But afterwards, or just before, I kind of feel like a lazy fuck, because basically everything's happening to me, you know. So I don't. But like I said, at the time, I don't give a shit. I'm just enjoying it. Yeah. No, we're open. We're open with everything together. So, like, I tell them about everything, stuff. Not so much about the human balloon stuff. Like, I think he's only vaguely aware that that happens. Like, he knows I burp, and he knows about the auto-inflation thing. He doesn't know so much about the other stuff. Although he knows about my channel, so I'm sure he's seen it once or twice. But that's the one thing I don't really talk to him about. I think he just knows about it, you know. Managed to get all upset with one another. Well, basically, we're adults that we love each other, but we're totally aware that sex is, you know, when we have sex together, it's very special, and it's very very us time and stuff like that. When we have sex with other people, it's special to them, special to between us and stuff, you know. But yeah, we don't compare it. It doesn't really compare. That sounds weird, but yeah. We've talked to death about this, so with each other. So it's not really a taboo subject. It's just that it's kind of just it's been happening with us for a long time. We just have, yeah. Panafox says, "What I miss." Oh God. You know what? When I saw the watch counter go up to 3 people watching, I was like, "Oh, here comes Jeffrey saying that he's here," and and I was going to say that I was leaving, and oh God. So yeah, I was predicting that this would happen, but it was not Jeffrey. It was Panafox. Nothing Panafox. Just well, a little bit of steaminess thing happened somewhere in between. Yeah, Chris, remember this is on playback. People would have to watch this later. So I hope you're not too worried about that. But yeah, they'll be able to see the chat and everything. It's just, it puts off a lot of people. Either I'm just a really honest person, so you know. I don't care. You know, I don't mind. We've been talking about very adult topics. Just like a ideal situation and all that stuff. Yeah. Steamy Heart, I want to know. Watch the playback. I thought I was giving myself a nosebleed then, but it's not. It's just randomly got on a bit cooler. So my nose is like becoming cold and wet because yeah. Grossness. Talk about more grossness. Yeah. So I'm gonna do. I know what the next 2 pages are going to be. The next 2 pages are going to be well, it's going to be 3 pages. I'm going to do 3 pages of the bear pictures. One of them is going to be the Dr. Bear, the get well soon kind of section. The other one's going to be the mother and the the Mother's Day card and the Father's Day card. And if there's room, then I'm going to do like a couple of ideas in there as well, just to clear the subject a bit. Because I don't know where we were in whatever conversation now. I'm all kind of like turned around. And it burps. Oh dear. I don't know what to do now. I was gonna go. But yeah. Piggy burps. It's because I lined up when I sat up. I was hoping that some of it was going to come out when I sat down, leaning back, but it just never came. Anyway, I'm going to try my best to get some rest. Okay, Chris. Well, let's check on the upload. I was going to say you can have something to help with the rest. But no, it's not going to be available for another 2 hours, apparently. According to my computer, it's 81% done. 81%, it's moved a percentage since the last time that we checked. Can you believe that? It's fucking bullshit. So Chris is into piggy stuff too? Yes. It's been extremely slow, yes. Hopefully, though, when I'm not streaming, it's going to be a bit quicker. Hopefully. But when I'm not streaming, I'm going to be watching things on. I stream stream video from YouTube, and I stream from YouTube, not to YouTube, and stuff like that. However, in a few hours' time, I'm going to be back on stream. Hopefully, when you'll be up, Chris, I'm going to be doing the wardrobe test and all the packing of stuff for Manchester. So yeah, I will not be doing a stream on Discord though. I won't be, I won't be streaming to Discord. I won't be doing any of that. That's very much going to be a stream from this phone, probably from the bedroom. So yeah. So hopefully that's not going to be too long amount of time, like 7 hours, 8 hours, maybe 9 hours time. It can't be too long because, of course, I'm leaving here. It'll be just before I leave here to go to Banbury, then Manchester. So, yeah. Hopefully I'll see you guys then. Hopefully you get some rest, Panabox and stuff. I don't know what else to say because I was going to say something, but fuck. Anyway. Belly rubs and belly salute. And unless there's any more questions or anything anybody wants to talk about quickly before I go, say bye, Tubbs. I'll hit the bye button. But no, it's been awesome talking to you, Chris. It's awesome talking to everybody. This has really helped me not feel so boring and lame for being up this late. My hair keeps bugging me. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to go watch this playback to see what I missed. Yeah, watch on double speed because it'll only take like you can still hear people talking and stuff. So we hear me talking. I don't think anyone else has been on this stream. I keep thinking that people have, but it was a previous stream that people were on. So yeah. But you guys were on. So yeah. Okay. Well, thanks so much. As always, thanks for hanging, Tubbs, belly rubs. Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks, guys. Big hugs to you both. Big snugs. Random headache. Why now? What the fuck? Oh, it's because it's daytime and my HS is playing up awesome. All the lights and stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna hit the button. Laters, guys. Okay, I hit the button. Nothing happened. Laters, guys.